All right, after reviewing state's exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We'd ask that with the.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my experience with my client, he's very articulate. He's very a calm human being. I've spoken on many occasions with his father. Come to understand the family dynamics. His father and him have a good relationship. His father is very supportive of this plea. And so I just asked the court to follow the plea.
All right, so Mr. Collier, what was the altercation over? Because I'm reading the police report, it's a vape pen. Then I'm reading it's about a shower video on YouTube. So what was the issue?
Basically, I was in my room playing video games and I was smoking marijuana, which is not something my father finds that I should be doing. And he and I got in an argument over it. And he said, well, I'm gonna come over there and take that away. And he came over to try and physically take my stuff, and I pushed him. I did, Your Honor.
All right. So this home, whose home is it?
It is my father's home.
All right. So let me explain something to you. As long as, and I say this from experience, no matter how old you are, as long as you're living under your parents' roof, it doesn't matter if you're 35, it doesn't matter if you're 40, you might as well be underage because their rules go. If they say they don't want any smoking of marijuana in their house, then you can't smoke marijuana in their house. If you want to smoke marijuana, which is illegal in Texas, unless you have a medical prescription for it, then you need to do that in your own place. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why were you smoking marijuana?
It was a sense of immaturity, Your Honor.
How old are you?
27.
Are there any mental health issues?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
All right. Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental health issues?
I've been in and out of mental rehab a few times for a few things, but nothing that ever stuck. They said I might have had schizophrenia for a while, but that was disproven, I think.
Okay.
But nothing that's ever affected me in terms of finding a job or living my life in any kind of normal capacity.
All right. So are you receiving any type of SSI or no?
Not currently, Your Honor.
Have you in the past?
Yes, Your Honor.
For what reason?
For the previously stated schizophrenia.
When's the last time you saw a doctor for mental health, any mental health issues?
About a year ago.
Do you have insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any children?
No, Your Honor.
So when you were employed, when's the last time you were employed and what did you do?
I was a loss prevention security officer at Hotel Emma at the Pearl Brewery.
Okay. The Hotel Emma?
Yes, ma'am.
You know, sometimes people say Emma Hotel and people get upset. No, it's the Hotel Emma. I'm like, okay. So on this day that this happened, were you employed or no?
No, Your Honor.
So how were you spending your days?
Mostly just surfing the web and playing video games.
What video games were you playing?
I was playing Devil May Cry specifically.
I'm sorry?
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that PlayStation?
It's on PlayStation, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing from the state judge.
No, Your Honor, nothing
All
else.
right. I would only do Mortal Kombat. I never heard of Devil May Cry.
Nor have I.
I've had an exciting childhood. And that was when you played Mortal Kombat. Now Mortal Kombat, it appears very realistic, where they're pulling out people's spinal cards and you're just like, whoa, that's too much for me. Flawless victory, you know, that's what they say at the end. All right. So are you able to see a mental health professional with your insurance or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
So here's my concern. One, I want to make sure that if there are mental health issues, it appears, counsel, that maybe there were some because he's receiving it for SSI. I don't want to send you out into the world and let you be unsuccessful, right? Now, I see the no harmful or injurious contact with, I guess he's John Michael Sr.
I believe so, Judge.
All right. Is he John Michael Sr.?
He's Michael Senior.
Michael Sr.
Yes, Your Honor. Michael Collier Senior.
All right. So, and you're John Michael. You're not a junior?
No, I'm John Michael.
Okay. All right. So have you had a chance to speak with him since you've been in custody?
I speak with him every day, Your Honor.
All right. Does he want you to come back there and live with him?
Yes, Your Honor. We see as the issue itself was rather petty, especially with the passing of my mother recently. while we
Oh,
were
I'm
in
so
jail.
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's been seen as more of like a pettier issue, and we've moved past it completely and are hoping to reconcile and come back together as a family.
All right. So I'm going to place it as an order. Either you're going to see a mental health person through probation, or either you can see it through your own doctor. Just to make sure if there are any issues or any help that you need, you'll receive it. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, in Texas, you can't use marijuana while you're on probation unless it's prescribed, and you cannot use alcohol. All right. You cannot use alcohol while you're on probation, even though, your eyes were stunned by that.
It's no issue, Your Honor.
No, so while you're on probation, you're not allowed to use alcohol even in your home. That's just the rules of probation. These are not rules that I made up. It's the law. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So if you feel the need to use marijuana because of whatever issue that may appear in your life, do not. Pick up the phone, call probation, tell them what you're going through, or call your doctor. You understand?
Yes, Your
All right. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Judge.
No, Your Honor.
I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There will be $1,000 fine. Anything else?
No.
Is there anything else you need from the court?
Honor. I appreciate your leniency and your willing to help me and my family, Your Honor. I really do.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. You know, it's always a struggle not so much a struggle, but when people are placed in probation on this court, I always want them to be successful, and I try to give them the tools so they can be successful and not come back on a motion to revoke. So make sure that if you need anything, let your probation officer know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, then come to court. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You entered a plea on January 10th of no contest, applied for probation. The court found the enhancement true based upon your plea of true. And then you did not show up for sentencing. And so,
Told me that she missed the date. That's all, Your Honor. And then she just got scared.
all right, according to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There is no application for deferred adjudication, and the state is recommending community supervision. Was there a TAP evaluation in this case or no?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I think it was just set for sentencing.
Okay.
She has her own business and she wanted to get it set up so that she could, in case she decided to do something other than probation.
Okay, let me see here. All right. Anything else you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor. Would ask you to follow the agreement.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. So why didn't you show up for court?
I came on the 4th, February the 4th, and it was closed, and they gave me a resentencing date. I thought was for the 10th on my birthday, but it was for the 7th of February. And by then I already had the warrant, and I was just like, this warrant has plagued me. I'm glad that I'm here and can get this over with. I need to get it behind me and
No,
hopefully get them.
you were set for February 7th. There was no fourth date.
No, I came on the 4th. on February the 4th, they gave me a resentencing, and I thought it was for the 10th, the next pay.
No. What I'm saying is, on January 10th, I originally set you on February 7th, because that's why it's written here.
I still have the paper, the pink paper, but I came on the 4th. I was just a miscommunication, I guess, on my behalf.
All right. Are you employed?
Yes, I have my own business. It's a removal of
Okay,
industrial
stop
waste.
talking so
I'm
fast.
sorry, nurse.
All right, so what do you do?
I remove industrial waste
And how long have you been doing that?
since November 11th of 2021.
Do you have any children?
They're all adults.
All right, what are their ages?
My youngest is 18, 25, 24, 21, 19, and 18.
All right, do you have any grandchildren?
Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet?
I mean, hopefully one of them will have a baby. My daughter teaches in 3rd grade. She's not.
No, I'm
home.
wondering, is anyone expecting?
No.
All right, this is a drug case. So what's your drug of choice?
I used to do drugs a long time ago. I don't do drugs anymore.
What's your drug of choice?
I don't have one.
Well, no, this is a drug case.
Yes, the drugs were found in the car, but I haven't done drugs in about 7 years.
What drugs have you done in the past?
I used to do heroin for a long time,
When's the last time you used heroin?
about in 2016, maybe.
All right, and the drug in this case is meth. Have you ever used meth?
No,
All right, so you're the only person in the vehicle in this car.
yes,
The officer's saying that they found the drugs on the center console in plain view. So how could you not know there was meth in the vehicle?
because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was gonna go buy a loaf of bread, and it was not my car.
It says there was crystal-like substance next to E1 with a torn baggie in the cup holder. So you're telling the court you don't have any drug problems?
No, not.
All right, this is all on the record, and I'm telling you right now, if you want to insist that you haven't used drugs for a long time and that you have no drug issue, then we're not going to address that. But do not come back to this court on a motion to revoke saying you have a drug problem.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you want help for your drug issue or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. In probation, if you'll make a notation that she has no drug issue.
Yes, Judge.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's a $2,500 fine. That will be probated. We can go off the record. So what's the tattoo about?
It's just my son passed away. It was only God can judge me. It was long when I got it.
All right, I'm sorry to hear about that. And then the names?
My kids,
Okay. And then the chest?
my son.
All right, thank you.